Oldest person in the house probably now. I think so. The wise old owl sat on an oak. The more he heard, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I'll try to be like that wise old bird. Contrary to what Ms. Clarity said, who was running for sheriff, that the sheriff is not seen and not known, I know she wasn't talking about the clerk when she said that.
The sheriff.
The sheriff, okay. I think the clerk is seen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think I have to give you a little history, if I may. Reverend, will you indulge me?
Sure.
As a senior citizen, the most senior person here, would you indulge me?
Very sure.
All right. I started out my political career some 40 years ago under the instructions and help of Dr. Baskin and Dr. Dobson, Dr. Vernon Dobson. And these were the ones that pushed my career. I first elected in 1970 to the House of Delegates and have had their support ever since then. Now, I want to tell you about my wife because she couldn't be here. She pastors a church. She has a parishioner that's dying and asked her to be there at the hospital with her to hold her hand, and that's where she is. But she's been the Register of Wills for Baltimore City for 28 years. And you've heard no scandals from that office at all. And I have a daughter who's in the city council serving her second term, and I'm sure all of you have heard of Belinda Conaway.
I think so.
And a son in the legislature who has just finished up his first term. So we do that because we're a political family and we care about people. And once we get in the office, it's not that we become invisible, we make sure that we are visible. You see us, all of you know who we are because we're always out trying to do something. And that's what you want your elected officials to do. Now, here's what I want you to watch out for. No, I'm taking time. But there's been a trick played. I believe we are being deceived, and let me tell you why. There's someone running for state's attorney against Mrs. Jessup. A person with the same last name is one running for Register of Wills against my wife. Now, you see the person and hear the person that's running against Mrs. Jessup, but you haven't seen or heard the person that's running for Register of Wills. Now, that's an old trick that they're playing. He's not spent a nickel that I can find, and he hadn't been seen anywhere, no forums or anything. So what he's counting on is that those people that vote for Mrs. Jessamy's opponent will then turn around and vote for this other person and play that old trick that they used to play on us years ago, Reverend, before you came along. That was the old Jack Pollock trick that they used to play on our community.
Yeah.
So look out for that and let your parishioners know what's happening. They're trying to steal a seat from us. And there's no question about it. There have been too many African-American women in power, right, according to some people in the community, and they're trying to replace all of the African-American women that are doing a great job. This time there are only 2 running. They're trying to knock those 2 out. Next year there'll be 2 running, and they're trying to knock those out. Our mantra is, a job once accepted and begun must be continued until it's done. Be a laborer, large or small. If you can't do a good job, don't do it at all. God bless all.
Thank you.